Hi, everybody.
Good morning, or good time zone.
Yeah, good time
Yeah,
zone.
good time zone.
Exactly.
I see a lot of people in the chat. And
Yes.
just reloaded YouTube twice to make sure that we are actually live, which we are, which is great. So I'm going to let my co-hosts introduce themselves.
Hi, everybody. My name is Barrett Laurie. I'll go first alphabetically because that's Zara's game. Welcome. I am a kidlit writer that is struggling my way to traditional publishing. Over on my channel, I host Critique Group Live every second Thursday of the month, which is this Thursday. And then I am also 1/4 of the Unpopular Opinions AuthorTubers React show, which is January 22nd, with the lovely and talented Charliee and Zara Hoffman and Nia the Vixen of Fiction over on her channel. And what else do I do? And then I do interviews on my channel. That's about it. I'm going to hand it off to my lovely co-host, Charliee.
Hello, everyone. My name is Charliee, and I am an author tuber here on YouTube, and I post videos about writing and journaling. And yeah, that is me. So it's down to Dal.
Hello there, humans. I am Dal Cecil Runo, a blind storyteller for introspective readers. And my YouTube channel is about short stories, original poems, and soon enough, like tomorrow, new videos that are like super nicely produced. And it's about anything that has to do with the work-life balance of being a writer and a social media content creator, and all kinds of stuff. So it's going to be blindness, nature, technology, and a bunch of things. My channel is going to be a chaos, but organized chaos. Today I'm going to be working on gathering more stock footage for one of the videos that I'm producing, because I'm batching the videos for many months to come. So that's my work for the day, and thank you so much for having me on the stream.
Of course. I'm looking in the comments to see everyone. Hello, I see you all. If you don't know who I am, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the self-published author of 6 books, a young adult paranormal romance trilogy and a new adult sci-fi romance trilogy. I am also a big supporter of Ko-fi, where you can buy my books as signed paperbacks if you live in the US or Canada, or join one of my 3 tiers, the top of which is $8 USD a month, and in your 4th month you get a signed paperback for free wherever you live in the world. I also offer a Ko-fi guide for writers as a downloadable PDF in my shop.
Yeah, Lenny method.
Yeah, that too. And I also offer a lot of commission services, regardless if you are looking to be indie, traditional, or hybrid. So things include like writing your book description, which if you're doing indie, it goes on your book page. If you are going for traditional, it goes in your query. Because I like writing book descriptions, and apparently I'm in the minority. So, and then also I have access to a lot of research resources that the traditional publishing side, the coin, uses that aren't open to normal authors, because I'm in a master's publishing program, and I'm also trying to become a literary agent. So I have services where it's like, I want to deep dive on X agent, and I'm like, cool. These are the things that they've sold for roughly how much that they've sold. Because there's like a code where it's like, even if you see the public announcement where it's like X agent sold X book for a nice deal, you're like, what does that mean? And I know what that means, because in my publishing class, we were given a code where it's like, this is what it means. So yeah.
What is everybody working on? I forgot to ask. Dal said what she was working on, but what's everybody else working on?
Yeah, Charliee.
It's okay. You can go first if you want, because you were talking.
Yeah, you were going. Tell us what you're doing today.
Yeah.
I have to read the manuscript for the next stage of getting the internship. It arrived yesterday at 2 p.m., but for some reason I didn't think to check yesterday afternoon, and I didn't see it until 11. So me pulling the almost all-nighter would have been smart to read this instead of AO3 until 4 a.m. But, beggars
What are
can't
you
be
gonna do?
choosers. I'm doing it now.
So what do? You read through the manuscript and give like a yay or nay as like an audition kind of for the job?
Yeah, I have to read this 250-page manuscript. I have to write a 1-page synopsis, summary, and then I have to write 1 to 2 pages of this is what I like, this is what I didn't
Interesting.
like, this is my recommendation. Just to
Interesting.
prove that I can do it. I mean, I've done it twice now, so it's more just like I have to read the thing before I can do the thing.
So I have a
Behind the
question.
agency veil.
Whose manuscript is this? Is this some random's manuscript, or is it like someone from the agency's manuscript? And so everyone who internships reads the same manuscript.
Good question, Charlie. Good question.
It says
Yeah.
intern manuscript, and beyond that, I signed an NDA. So even
Okay.
if I
Yeah,
need
yeah,
more, I can't say.
That's what I was thinking, so I
that's
didn't
all,
even
yeah.
ask. Usually those things come with an NDA.
I was going to say, if it's dolls, go ahead and say approve and just pass to the agent that wants it. Just say perfect, pass.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be saving up for some of your services, Sarah. I think because I wanna do one last try of traditional publishing. One last I'm just done with it. I'm not lucky with it. Maybe I'm from another culture. I guess that's what it's the problem. I guess I am too diverse for the market or something. But maybe I give it one last try, and if that really doesn't work, then sure, I want to go indie. So thanks to Zara, I'm reviving that coffee page.
Yay!
Yay.
I don't know if I'm recovering from all the querying. So to anyone who's
Yeah.
going traditional, prepare yourselves. It's going to be a rough game, and it's going to be a year's game, not just 1 year. Like if you really want to go traditional and want to be serious about it, it's not going to be a 1 year thing. For some people, it's going to be more.
Yeah.
So in my case, it's just I don't know. I don't know what to say, but
RC is saying join us, doll. Hashtag indie life.
Yeah, you're getting
I
encouragement.
can't afford it. So if you want me to join you, then I don't know. Wait until I save up.
Head to her Ko-fi and donate now to get her closer to
Yes.
that
Oh, don't
goal.
worry.
Yes.
I have all the Ko-fi links primed and ready to go for when we start the spring.
Yes.
Ah, nice.
Perfect.
As
Charlie,
always.
what about you? What are you going to be working on today?
Yeah, Charlie.
I am going to be editing a video for YouTube today.
Yay! Planning video or author tube
Yes.
video?
Planning video.
Tis the season. Tis the time of year. What are you going to do?
Exactly.
I cannot join the forest room because I'm trying to film my first vlog with my phone, which is right behind us. So
You
that's
can as long as you have deep focus mode turned off, you can
run
use
over
your
there
phone.
and use it. I may try it, but it's on a tripod and there's like a bright light. So we'll just see. We'll see how it goes. I'll try it.
You might also want to plug your phone in because it's using 2 apps at once. So,
Charlie, you've been doing this for a while. This is my first vlog, but you've done this before. I can tell.
That's so exciting, though, that you're doing a vlog. Oh my gosh, do we have to say hi to the vlog, even though the vlog can't see us?
It's behind us. I'm going to move it on a break to where it's behind us. So we'll have a different view. So this
Even
first
more
one is
exciting.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to do time lapses when I'm streaming because I've been streaming so much. And I'm like, how often do I need to grab the time lapse?
I enjoyed that time lapse from the previous vlog. It was nice. I like the background music. I don't know. I liked it.
Yes.
Barrett did too. I was like, is this too aggressive?
No, I liked it. It's very upbeat.
Yeah.
So I'm going to run over and join the room, but I'll be back.
Okay.
Wait, what are the words?
Okay.
462. Let me check. Okay. I think I can remember that.
I can read it out loud.
Okay, go for it.
4, 6, 2, Echo, 3, Mike, Sierra, Golf.
Does it work? Yes, I'm in. Look at you, miracles.
Beautiful.
Whee!
Woo!
And I got a desk blanket. So when
Oh, yes. You
I
gotta have
got,
a desk blanket.
So since I think October of 2020, I've had these.
Ooh, I'm here for that life.
But they started like fraying at the toes
Oh.
in a way that like cold air could get into the boot, which kind of defeats the purpose. So then last week I ordered these and they arrived yesterday and they almost feel warmer than the other ones ever did. And I'm just so excited. Martin, why Ko-fi over Patreon or other platforms? I have a giant video coming on Tuesday. But the short answer is they don't take your money in the same way or nearly as much as other platforms do. Carrie likes the Ko-fi database of writers that I've created. Followed so many people, excited to see what people are up to and to cheer everyone on.
Hi, Carrie.
I remember asking Barrett months ago if he would vlog, and he was iffy then.
He's still iffy, Shannon. We'll see.
I'm doing it, and I'm still iffy.
Well, you inspired it, so you start. I know this is the one I want to see. Talk to me about this heating mat. It goes on the floor, AS? Is that the situation? Is it Anne? Is that AS's name?
Anya.
Anya? Okay, so it's like on the floor, and you plug it in? So it's like
That's
rising
cool.
heat, I assume, which would be amazing. That's what I need, because I have a big window here like Zara does that's just frigid air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's summer in Argentina, so I'm in the opposite situation.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, no, it's not nice. I hate it. I'm a winter.
Is it humid heat or dry heat?
Dry-ish. Weird.
I would take dry heat though. I think I would take dry heat.
I can't.
Over being as cold as I am. I still pick winter over summer because in New York City it's always humid and you know, for me it's like with winter you can put layers on, you can try and make yourself warmer, whereas with
summer is like
only so much you can do to calm down before you're like, I'm gonna take an ice bath, which is where I draw the line.
Yeah. No, I can't with summer because my eyesight is like I receive more light than the average person. So when the sun is too bright, I'm like, no, please make the nights longer, please.
Yeah. I'm like right in the middle between all of y'all. It is winter where I am, so it's really cold, but I have a heater that blasts hot air right onto where I'm sitting. So I'm like dying of heat right now.
Bring it.
It's on the floor and you plug it in. It says
I saw it. I'm looking to order. I'm like going to order it on this. First sprint.
Nice.
I'm going to order that and then write.
Makes sense.
We're going to start our first sprint. So timer's up. People are in the forest room. I'm going to actually remember to hit plant because there have been a few times where I've forgotten to. So in 3, 2, 1, happy productivity, everyone. When the typing stops, the sprint is over. That was the end of the first sprint. How did people do?
It was good. I didn't write a thing except for text messages to people and DMs and moved a camera. But other than that, nailed it.
Cool.
It was good. I gathered some stock footage. The other website that I went on doesn't have video footage for what I want, so oops. But I have like almost 6 minutes. That's enough for That's enough. Enough for like covering up the filler parts of the video where I'm not doing the presentation thingy. That's enough.
Cool.
And I started working on graphics for like the number tip number 1, tip number 2 kind of thing. So graphics, and I tried vlogging a little bit for that first sprint. I did my best.
That sounds so busy, like a very good sprint.
Yeah.
It's an okay sprint. I don't do writing in the sprints. I don't.
Yeah.
I have a video for scheduled for March. Yeah, I plan a lot. I have a video scheduled for March where I explain in detail why I no longer do sprints for writing. Because I tried for more than a year and I can't. It doesn't work for me. So and I will go in details for why it doesn't work. So it's an interesting video if people are interested in like blindness and like why blind people this, why blind people that. At least from the perspective of this blind person. So stay tuned. It's coming up in March.
Okay, cool.
That is a very big lead time, but I am excited for that video.
Yes.
There will be more videos about like blindness specifically, like different aspects of being blind and a writer. So there will be several that I will try to explain more about this without making it just about that, because I'm always trying to help other people with my stuff, and just talking about myself, it's not necessarily helpful. So so I try to combine topics from the perspective of myself, so it maybe helps some other people with some other conditions. I don't know. We'll see.
Very interesting, though. Very interesting.
Yeah. And I'm so proud of you for making the comeback. I know it was a tough decision, and
It was.
I'm ecstatic to have you back on the tubes. You know that.
Yeah. I'm very grateful. I was almost leaving, like for good. Almost, but I didn't make any announcement. I was just gonna quietly go.
I could tell from your tweets that you were like slipping further and further away, and then you're like, should I like stop and should I make a podcast? And I was like, well,
Yeah.
selfishly, like,
Yeah. I was no, but it was even earlier than that. I was leaving in 2021. I was about to say no more and stop, and people just wouldn't hear from me anymore. It was horrible, and I just don't talk about it. But no, I gathered my bleep together, and 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 I'm back. So, and I'm working harder.
We're excited.
How was everybody else's sprint? How did you guys do?
So for me, I edited my video. I'm almost done. I'm just trying to find a lot of B-roll. Yeah, speaking of B-roll, yeah, that's what I've been doing, and that is about it.
Sweet. What company do you use are you talking stock footage or your own B-roll?
My own B-roll.
Oh, okay.
I spent the day a couple days ago just filming B-roll footage for journaling.
Love that.
And now I have
Nice.
to organize it all. Yeah.
Well, I did a couple of things in that sprint I'm very proud of. One, I was not subscribed to Anya, who put this event together. However, because she tipped me off to the Heated Mat and also organized this amazing event, you earned a new subscriber, Anya, because nailed it. Also, R.C. Scott, please stay in touch with me about your graphic novel. I'm a big graphic novel nerd and would love to support you through that project. Have you heard of Zest World, which is
I-
apparently some sort of new platform
I have to
for
say,
graphic novels? Yeah.
What
I
is
have to
it?
say, R.C. Scott. Oh, go ahead, Barrett. Sorry,
No,
internet
no,
lag.
that's all I was going to say. I was just going to say my friend Heidi Thorne is a business of publishing channel, and she did a video this last
Ooh.
week about Zest World, which is like a new platform for comic creators and graphic novelists. But she had some questions about like the money making potentials and stuff. So I'm very interested to hear more about what people think of Zest World. Robert, I'm going to talk to you about it next weekend on this stream we're
A
on
new
together.
subscription-based comics
Interesting.
platform
Yeah,
launched in
brand new.
2022. The New York Times reports Zest World, blah, 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 will
Yeah.
specialize in creator-owned comics with writers and artists becoming stockholders in the company and earning revenue from collectibles or...
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. So I wanna so RC Scott, be sure and check that out. And then one more little thing, Zara, if you don't mind, I'm gonna do a quick plug while we're talking about Robert Jones. Robert Jones is running a really great fundraiser for a friend of ours who is right here on the stream, Dal Cecil Runo. I'm going to drop the link in the description box below. But what we are doing is we're trying to raise money for Robert to send Dal kind of a writer's care package. And in it is a computer that is loaded with a bunch of software that she needs to be successful as a writer, some craft books, and a bunch of other stuff. So if you're not familiar with the Story Detective, sorry, my internet's moving at the speed of a glacier. I'm going to drop the link so that if you want to see the video about what Robert is trying to do, you can check that out. And I will also drop the link for the GoFundMe where we are trying to raise the money to ship this computer and care package to Dal. So
Thank you so much for the
letting me
plug.
know that. Oh, of course.
That is a great idea. Definitely send a link over.
Yes, doing
when
it.
when I get that package, like if it happens, because it comes with a lot of like software and a lot of writerly goodies, I'm gonna be using it for videos. I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm gonna make a video about this.
Yes.
Yes.
Another thing I wanted to say, because we were talking about R.C. Scott and he's like
Yep.
trying to get into the writing community a little bit
Yeah.
more.
Yep.
I have to say, because I have read his work, like his works, his short stories in progress, and some are not in progress, some are finished.
Yeah.
And I read them, and I gotta say, if you like horror and if you like this kind of like unsettling horror, he's an amazing writer. I have to say, like I read some of his work like more than 3 months ago, because I don't remember how long ago that was, but it was maybe more than 6 months ago. And I still remember specific details of what I read.
Oh, wow.
So-
That's a good story.
That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a great memory, so I know that's kind of a meh, but it's great stuff. I still forget a lot of what I read, and I read too much sometimes. But RC's are great stories, so he's trying to come into the community, and I fully support his joining us, one of us. Yeah, so great. I totally recommend that you support him on his writer journey.
Yes, I can't wait.
Yes.
Let me know when you're out there in the author community, RC, and I will get behind you and your stuff. And I just saw Anya's message. I'll be subscribing to both of you who put this together. Great event. Thank you for it.
Message?
Okay.
Yeah, it's author Anne Sophie.
Perfect.
Because you keep saying Anya, and they're different people. That's
Got
why I was
Got it.
Oh,
confused.
Oh yeah. I think it was Celeste, Joan, and author Anne Sophie. Yeah.
Who put it
Yeah.
together? Cool.
Yeah,
I already
they did
subscribed
together.
to Celeste, so I knew her.
Yeah. Yeah, it's author Anne Sophie and Celeste Jones.
Oh wait, I subscribed to her yesterday in someone's stream, maybe yours, Zara. So I'm already subscribed to author Anne Sophie. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
A.S. Renner was the one I had missed. So, but
Yeah.
you get a sub because of the heating mat. I don't care if you organize the event or not. You're special to me now. We'll be friends until the end of time.
Let me post the fourth room for the next sprint. I read the first 2 chapters of the manuscript.
Wow, already?
Well, I would have done more, but then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to summarize each chapter as I go and then edit it down rather than doing it all in one go, because with my sleep deprivation, I was like, I don't know if I can do it as I normally would, which would be
Fair.
read the thing and then write it.
Fair. Did you have like, it was an impressive first line where you sucked in? That's a no. Like the fact that you led with that answered my question.
Here's the thing: it's not that it's a bad. It's not that it's a bad line, but it's not the type of line that grabs me in immediately. Like, it feels much more, not quite as luxuriating and slow to the point as The Hobbit or The Lord of the Rings. But like, I want to be smack dab in the middle of the action immediately. I don't need.
Hit me with a baseball bat, like.
Yeah, it's like I'm okay with finding out context later.
Yeah.
But you don't need to ease me into it at all. And even though this is still like media res with what it is, it's a description, and then the like first few pages are like, here's a description of what's happening, and I'm like, I mean, there's not that much action that could be described in the first chapter, but it's still like, please.
Yeah. Those first lines are, I mean, they make or break it for me on a book. Usually first paragraph. If you suck me into it. Yeah. I mean, there are a few, like you said, The Hobbit, I guess, is a good example of like a slower burn.
And then you get me, who doesn't describe crap at all, and then everyone is like, I want more descriptions, and I'm like, okay.
I know I don't describe crap, so I ask all my alpha readers to be like, please describe this more. And then when I say that to people, like Barrett's like, what do you mean? You describe stuff. And I'm like, goodness, I have alpha readers.
Right. I think I need to switch people who read my stuff, and some of them, and it's just because I struggled with this for too long. It's like I'm blind, and I worried that because I don't do visual descriptions, I do other types of descriptions, and not always. And then people are like, I want more details, and I'm like, oh, maybe it's just the wrong crowd. I don't know.
That's quite possible. It could just be the wrong crowd.
Yeah. I am the type of person who doesn't want a paragraph that interrupts the flow of the narration to describe stuff. I want the stuff.
Same way.
I want the stuff in the middle of the paragraph itself that it's like woven into the narration itself. That's what I do. So if you skim, you're lost with me because you're gonna
don't make it a like intermission. Because I will make it into an intermission. I will skim that description. Then if it comes up later, I'll be like, oh yeah, my brain remembers that because that's just how my brain works. But I'm not going to enjoy that part. I think it's because I have
aphantasia.
Yeah. Where reading as much description as you can give me, like I can be like, oh, these words are beautiful. But it actually doesn't do anything for me.
I'm sorry, Natalie, I'm going to interrupt you guys. Natalie just said that she went and checked Dal's fundraiser. I'm going to check it. And someone anonymously donated the entire amount.
I saw that too.
Which whoever that was, you're my hero. And if you signal to me even privately who you are, I will make sure I do everything I can to promote you everywhere. So...
Same. Please just tell me who you are, because like
100%. Thank you for that.
I wish it was me, but I'm not that.
No.
I mean, if it was Ricky, I'm going to be real pissed because that was a lot of books. But no, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. But that makes my whole heart happy, Dal. So look at that, we did it. So now we got to let Richard or Robert know he's on. It's time to send it forward.
Before we start the next, I'm going to stop putting comments up so that people can actually enter the fortune code if they'd like. It's 3 Mike 7 Papa Mike November Sierra Golf. Charlie's been on my channel a bunch now, and it used to always be a C if she was in the chat or even on screen, and now it's just Mike's
and everywhere. Mike's in golf.
In the code. I think it's because, golf, the SG was added, I think at the end of, during last month, to be at the end of every single code for some reason, and I still don't know why. But it's just Mike everywhere. And I'm thinking...
I just turned on the camera because really to that person, thank you so Thank you so much. Like, that's really touching. Like, please tell me who you are so I can.
Wait, Martin says I did, but then I didn't. What?
Was it you, Martin?
Just tell us.
Martin did with his wife.
Yeah, if they did, whoever did it.
But then Martin said I didn't, and I don't know.
I'm eternally grateful. RC Scott,
also, don't make a GoFundMe. Make a Ko-fi instead. And then buy my Ko-fi guide for writers so that you can actually raise the money you need. Barrett, where are you more active?
I'm dropping it right now. RC. There is, you'll find, that's my YouTube, and at the top of the page, links to everything. Ko-fi. Ooh, I gotta update the Ko-fi. It's not there, Zara, but I'll add it to my header today. But my Ko-fi, Instagram, Twitter, everything is there. So you can catch me in DMs of any of those RC.
Barrett is also, Barrett's Ko-fi links to his YouTube. So
yes, it does. Oh, Dal, by the way, your Ko-fi YouTube link is broken. Heads up, just so you know. It links to the right, it doesn't link to your page. All just so FYI. I tried.
My Ko-fi page?
Yeah, your Ko-fi link to your YouTube is broken.
So okay, I'll
just
fix
noticed it. Yes.
Ooh, I'll fix it. Thank you for telling me.
Yeah, everyone should check your links from, if you have a Ko-fi page, you should link to all your social media that you have, but also make sure the links work. And if you're doing a YouTube URL that's like vanity, so like mine is /Zara Hoffman author 2, don't include the youtube.com/c/ thing. Just do youtube.com/blank, because if you hover over it, it'll then show the /c/.
Yeah.
Which it brings you to the proper link, but there's no reason to do it. So most of the time when guests send me their URL in my form, I'm like, what's your YouTube link? And they include the C, I take it out because it's not necessary. Carrie wants to come through the screen and give you hugs, Dal. Natalie says, the love you're feeling is the reflection of the love you give. RC Scott says, woot, go Dal. Oh, Martin. Oh, the parentheses was a Python joke. Okay. That was...
So it was Martin and his wife. Good. That's fine. I am...
Martin, seriously, like, please contact me, and if you need help with anything I could help you with, I can still do stuff, just like more on one-on-one kind of thing. Like, I don't know, like if you ever need help from me in whatever way, just please let me know.
I think we're only going to end up doing 3 sprints.
Sorry, guys.
That's the sprint.
No.
We turned it into like a fundraiser, but hey, I'm glad we did.
No, I'm glad.
That's great.
Hi, Andrea. Oh, no, not me. Okay, that's fine, Martin. Whoever it was, whoever you were anonymously, we appreciate you. It happened 4 minutes ago. It was someone in this room, and I appreciate you. So whoever you were, we appreciate you.
It's not. Okay.
Yes. Hi, Morgan. Yeah. He was making a Monty Python reference. It landed like a lead turd, but no, that's okay. It's because none of us knew the reference.
Monty Python reference.
None of us knew it, so that's why we're like, okay.
When you said an old Python joke, and I'm like, if you're talking about the computer coding language, it's one of the few ones that I didn't learn. Like, I learned C++, and I learned HTML and CSS and Ruby, which I hated, and I never got the handle on Java, but yeah. It's like, if it's a Python joke, I won't get it. Now I realize you meant Monty Python, so I really am not going to get it.
I know, I was like, I don't understand. Okay, I am in the room, I think.
You are. I'm just putting it up there one more time with people on it, because we're going to start the sprint at the top of it. We're starting it now. Oh, it's
Okay.
my grandfather's birthday tomorrow. He passed
Oh.
He passed before I got adopted, but I was like, I knew it was coming up soon. I forgot.
I think I fixed the YouTube link. So I'm
Okay.
ready for a sprint.
Okay.
People can be anonymous through Ko-fi. You can mark it so that people can't see that it's you donating to someone. It'll just say a supporter. I will only make C++ jokes from now on. My jokes were lucky to be D- at best, to be fair.
I love Martin Lejeune.
Dal, I just realized that I was not subscribed to you for some reason, despite watching you on
Fixed it.
YouTube. So I
No,
subscribed.
that's happened to me before with channels that
happens
I'm like,
all the
I know I'm
time.
subscribed to you, and then I check and it's like unsubscribed, and I'm like, false. So then I just do it again.
YouTube does that a lot. It subscribes, unsubscribes, it does whatever it
Yeah.
wants. It's kind of like glitch.
It's weird.
Okay, we are starting in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. That was the end of the second sprint. How did people do?
Well, I forgot to mute, so thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Sorry, everybody.
It wasn't bad. It was actually pretty quiet, but I heard something and I was like, that's not me, and it's not.
No, I was doing thank you. I was doing thank you posts. So I did one on Facebook. I did one on Instagram. I hit it everywhere. So Robert's going to wake up to a bunch of notifications and be like, what? So yeah, thank you everyone who donated one more time. Thank you. Thank you. That was all I did.
I also did some thank you stuff. I'm kind of having like delayed reactions because I'm still processing that this really happened. I have a kind of problem that I am slow to react. So, I mean, I react,
That's okay.
but it comes in waves, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Totally.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a very interesting day because like I'm gonna be. It's not bad, but I'm gonna be like not slower at my stuff, but like processing what just happened. It's interesting. I would probably. I might end up writing something. I don't know. Who knows?
That's exciting.
Yeah, great way to spin it.
Yeah. I was still editing my video. I am almost done. I mean, it is a video of 14 minutes of B-roll. I haven't decided if my face should be in it yet, but I filmed the video with my face in it, so it's a lot of layering.
It is a lot of layering. The thing you do that I don't is that you film everything. You film your own B-roll. I don't have my B-roll because I don't do planning or journaling, for example. It's like I don't do physical visual stuff. I do everything digitally. So in my case, the B-roll would be like screen recordings, right? I think that would be something similar to what you do. But it is a lot of layering because, for example, I don't show my face in the videos, but I do the Bitmoji thing. You will see tomorrow what I mean.
Yes.
And it is a lot of layering. It's like minimum 2 layers, and then like all the things that go on top of it. And
Yes, exactly. Oh, I think we have a bot in the chat.
I know, it hasn't come through in my phone yet, so I can't get it. So as soon as it comes through on my phone, I'll get it. Or someone else already got it. Maybe Devin got it or someone.
Who knows?
Yeah. Lots of good word counts, though, happening out there.
588, 333. Is 333 a magic number?
Wondering
like an angel number?
I don't know. We should ask.
It's not.
Okay.
Carrie, way to go, Carrie. That's good news.
Oh,
it's not an
great.
angel number, but repeating numbers still have magical significance. And 3 itself is like an important number in magic. Not as magical as 7, but you have like the maiden, the mother, and the crone, like the triple goddess, so Hecate or Freya or Greece. So 3 is important, and then 3 has been always important to me because it's me, my mom, and my grandma.
That's nice.
Same.
I like that.
So
Richard, way to go. Shannon, way to go. Celine, way to go. Those are all great word counts. I'm just looking quickly. Natasha.
Really? Did anyone answer Regina Duke? I think she came in and mentioned the @ sign.
So I'm still confused by what the question was. I was trying
the @ sign. She wants to know how to access the @ sign.
Hang on. I can have Ricky bring me my iPad. Hang on just a second.
Well, I'm looking right at it.
You press it and you hold it?
No, because that shows you the different A's. You hit the numbers symbol. Damn, where's my camera? So the numbers, and then that changes all the letters to the symbols. So you see the @ symbol. And then you
apparently
in the bottom to switch back.
Mm-hmm. And Richard Holiday also got it, so that's good.
Well, no, swiping down isn't though.
Haley,
it is. I
511 is the
don't type on my
Flora and the Fawn.
iPad anymore now that I have a keyboard for my iPad.
Yep.
I forgot that. Yeah, swiping down.
Watering plants is fun. That I know that sounds really random, but watering plants is just so calming because it's like
This is why
it's just you and your plants.
This is why I have cacti, because it's like you
Yeah.
water them once a month, twice a month at most. So we have all
No.
aloe vera and cactus.
Okay, see,
If you
I don't
ever
know how
need
your
to make
cacti
tea,
live.
you have all your aloe vera.
I would like to put in a formal request, Barrett, that I would
Yes.
like a how to keep my cacti alive video because mine died.
My
And it was
sister
very
too.
tragic.
My sister
And it
too.
like, yeah, I
They're
don't
hard.
understand.
I'll work on it. Okay, I'll think about it, because I'm telling you, my sister, I gave her an aloe. We got an aloe plant from someone of my husband's. My husband has very few people in his family that I love, but one of them gave us an aloe plant, and that was 3 years ago. And since then, it's spurred off more than 50 plants. And my sister has killed every single one. Like, I mean, every one I've given and like planted it for her and given it to her, and she's killed them. And I'm like, okay, like, so the video may be useful for more than just you. So I will work on that. Yes, that's Carrie. Exactly what Carrie said. 2 of them live in our bathrooms, and exactly that. If the guest bathroom is the one I have to water because it doesn't get as much steam. But yes, Carrie, that is the trick. Same with orchids. Side note.
Yeah, so I was going to say, my mom received an orchid as a gift from one of our family friends, but it was something where like we only had to water it once a week. Mm-hmm. And it was the only plant my mom and I were ever able to keep alive.
See, I'm with Nina. After my sad death, my very dramatic death of my cacti that got like live streamed multiple times, I'll have plastic ones.
This is plastic. This is not real. Richard just said it. He said they're all artificial. One of them is, Richard. One of them. But all of the other ones are real.
Okay, I finished time-lapsing our screen.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Whole thing, because I'd have to edit it down anyway, so. I think succulents are easier to take care of than cacti.
I would agree with that on most. And that is great for orchids as well. There's one kind that we killed that way because apparently the cold on the stem like did a number on it, but there was only one kind, and I'd have to ask my husband which one it was. And I love your name. Is it Sandra? Sandra? I think Sandra probably with a C like that, but let us know phonetically.
Ooh, I've been saying Sandra in my at the end of my videos where I thank my coaches.
No, that's okay. I was just thinking maybe Sandra, but let us know phonetically because I'm curious. And
also, I almost got the name correct on my new supporter. She commented on my vlog yesterday and was like, "You were so close. It's this." And then she hadn't like written out all 3 syllables. Like she'd written out the first syllable and then the rest of her name. And I was like, I still need more help. I'm like, is it this way or this way? Okay, creating the forest room.
Okay, new room.
And the code is, so I can read it. Okay. Echo, Mike, 9, Victor, Juliet, Victor, Sierra, Golf. I almost said something and then I was like, nope, I'm not saying that on the internet.
Now I'm curious. What was the thing you're not saying?
It's nothing like dirty or anything. It's not me trying to not correct.
Oh, yeah. That would be really tempting because same, like it would be easy to do. Yeah.
It is Kendra. Okay.
Okay.
I think I filmed like 3 videos where I thanked you at minimum.
Okay, Kendra. I was just making sure. Apologies.
I love that
I wasn't
name.
sure.
Me too. Me too.
No, you just scared the shit out of me because I was like, oh, you didn't even think to add that. Like, it could be like a soft C.
Just a me thing. I always love the phonetic. Like, tell me how it works.
No, I mean, I like that too, but sometimes I don't think I'm making an assumption until someone is like, it's actually this, or someone else is like, oh, what if it's this? And I'm like, oh, shoot.
So I want to know, is there a story behind why you are also called Candle? Or is that just like a cute nickname? Because I love that.
I think that
Oh,
I
is
look
that
like
Candy?
Al.
I
Yeah.
thought the
Okay.
same thing, Charlie. I looked over and I was like, candles? And then I was
No,
like,
no.
It
Miss
sounds
Mel.
like candy, yeah.
No,
Yeah,
I
it's
looked at
Candy.
you know,
Do you want me to start calling you Candy when I thank you in the list of my Ko-fi supporters in my videos?
yeah, what do you prefer?
Richard is here for Barrett's blanket energy. I had a blanket on yesterday, and then
Just
today
Linda.
I mean, my blanket's right over there, and I'll grab it. But I wound up just wearing like a warmer sweater today.
Mhm.
I have thermals. I have 2 sets of thermals, a sweatshirt, and a blanket. It is.
Oh,
I
wow.
just checked. It is 11 degrees.
Oh my god! Yeah,
Very-
I'm actually not that bad today.
Hey, Jenna, good to see you.
It's 35, which has felt warm compared to like some other days this week, which is really depressing. Do I have a link to my Ko-fi guide? Yes, I do.
Yes. You want me to drop it or you have it?
I have a bit.ly link for it. So
Oh, good. Yours is better.
yeah, bit.ly/Ko-fi for writers. But with the capitalization of being the K, and the so every word, but not the FI in Ko-fi.
It is worth every penny, folks. I've read it now twice. Super helpful. You're gonna love it. Not overwhelming. Yes, it is.
Is
really
it
cool. Richard.
I want to buy it. I'm gonna get it.
Drafty by this.
But like, is it like for? Does it work for like all kinds of writers, or is it like a specific type, or is it like
It's
are
for
there
all types
categories?
of writers.
Or-
It doesn't matter what you are. It's basically like, this is a really good platform. If you don't do art, you're probably like, what the hell do I put in my shop and my commissions and things like that. And so this is
Some ideas.
Yeah.
And some how-tos.
Burr. That's pretty chilly. Jenna,
40, I would be so happy with the 40 right now. There was
reading
I
Jenna
woke up like 2 days ago and it was like 22 degrees.
Look at Claude.
I would be where Claude is.
Yeah.
That's my kind of weather.
Oh my
That's-
gosh.
It's -7 where I am.
What is that?
7 degrees. 7 degrees. 7,
Yeah.
I think. I think it's 7 degrees. I think. I
It's
gotta
like
check
7.
it. Yeah.
I used that metric instead of the US one, so I totally understood immediately. Like -14. I'm like, yeah, that's
Everyone
my weather.
uses it.
I
Except
know. Everyone in the world but us.
Yeah, that's the whole point. It's America with our imperial measurements and our Fahrenheit. It's like, you're taking this America first thing way too far, buddy. Like,
Richard always teases me about my American ways. There are certain things he's like, oh yeah, that's right, the American way. And I'm like, yeah.
wait, where's he from?
Richard, UK.
Oh,
Yeah, Richard, Martin, they're all from the UK. That's why we call them the Brit Pack.
That's funny. I didn't know that.
See, when you said you were on that, I wasn't able to pop in there, so I didn't know who was actually part of the Brit Pack.
Oh yeah. The Brit Pack is Martin Lejeune, Richard Holiday, Colin Clark, and Adam Stevens.
Joey.
And
Joey,
Yep.
and
Joey
Adara,
Paul. There's lots of them. Evangeline Perry. There's a ton of great
Hannah
British
Palmer.
writers.
Okay,
Hannah Palmer.
I've only met Colin, and that was on Glory's.
Oh yeah, Colin's well, Colin, Richard, Martin. You'll have a blast with all of them. They all have the British sense of humor that'll keep you. In
Okay, I mean, I've met Richard through the chats.
Yeah.
Streaming with you or having you on my streams. But yeah, okay, we're gonna have to make this sprint 15 minutes because we chatted, which is fine.
Sorry.
But no, don't apologize. But now I have to pull up.
-3 in Montreal. Oh no.
Awesome.
No, man.
No,
Stop.
it's -7 where I am, and I am just not going outside today. So
Yeah, I'm just saying.
That's a
I'm the-
legit choice.
I'm the only foolish
You're
one who
that's right.
travels to Finland in the dead of February, and it's like, yay, snow!
Oh,
I'm
wow.
making snow angels, and everyone's like, aren't you cold? And I'm like, no, hell no.
I cannot imagine.
No,
I
me
mean,
neither.
I went to China in like the middle of summer because that was the only time I could do it at the time, and then I almost fainted in Tiananmen Square because of the heat. So that was fun.
Oh my
Holy
gosh,
moly.
no. Have you ever been to Rome? Rome
No.
in the summer? Okay,
No,
well, if
that's
you want to
horrible.
go, yeah, if you want to go to certain tourist attractions, they have clothing restrictions, and when it's really hot, because they're like, oh, you have to wear things that are below the knee, and you have to wear like long sleeves or whatever, and in the scalding hot, it's like, I'm gonna die.
Yeah, religious restrictions because Catholic. So you have to, if you're gonna enter a church, a cathedral, you gotta be dressed properly. And with
Yeah, it's
that
all
heat, I'm not. I'm like, no.
I
And
don't know if you could see it because I tried to hide it, doll. But when you said Catholic, my brain was like,
I know. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. And same applies in the biggest synagogue in Budapest.
yeah.
There's also clothes restrictions because it's a religious uh,
yeah.
place, so you have to be dressed properly. And I had the
will
same
make
problem.
no secret that I am not a fan of organized religion. If someone's like, "Oh, I'm this," I don't like.
I'm
write
Zara.
someone for being-
Zara. I'm pagan.
Yeah,
Zara. I'm pagan. I don't. I
yeah.
don't.
I mean, Kelly Wright is too, and I'm, and I don't care what you do, but when someone's like normally tied to a organized religion, at least at a certain level,
Mm-hmm.
because I feel like Reform Jews, it's like, yeah, whatever. But like, if you're conservative, but definitely if you're Orthodox, much less Hasidic, Jewish, and then Catholic and all these other things, I'm like, yeah, I'm not
like,
a fan
yeah,
of what
no.
you do.
Exactly.
I'm not a
like,
fan of what you do to other groups,
mm,
whether it's by gender or other religion or sexual orientation or all these things. I'm
or
like,
disabilities.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not a fan. You can take that back to your biblical centurion.
Yeah, but it's about like tourism stuff. So yeah, if you're traveling to certain destinations, and don't do it in the summer. Don't. Just don't.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have to start our sprint now, or we're gonna bump right up against the last sprint. But I just want to read Isabella's comment where I'm so
Yes.
sorry, when you said Budapest, I instantly thought of Natasha and Clint from the MCU.
Well,
Yeah.
I
all over again. You and I remember Budapest very differently.
it's a beautiful place. It's gorgeous. I totally recommend if you can visit it.
Richard's an atheist. I'm like, am I an atheist? Am I agnostic? It depends on how generous I'm feeling.
Love that.
Okay, we're going to start our final sprint in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. We'll do really quick wrap ups at the end. that was our third and final sprint.
Woo! I'm working on the graphics that I'm preparing for the presentation/video thing. Well, I did it.
Your audio just got really quiet, Dal. I don't know if you moved farther away from your mic or something.
Yeah.
Okay, you're good again.
I'm good again. Good. Yeah. So I did 3 slides of presentation/video thing. So that went well.
Cool.
Nice.
Charliee, what about you?
Would you like to go? You were in the middle of saying something. I think I cut you off.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Okay. I am almost done editing my video. I haven't decided. There's like 10 seconds of me ignoring my intro and my outro to the video that I just have my face for. I don't know if I should film more B-roll or if I should just have this video as a half in-face, half B-roll type of video. Do y'all have any ideas, any preferences? Because I do not know. And then I opened up my author mentor match application because I was going to go over that.
Woo!
I love to hear that. That's great.
Yeah.
Charliee.
Nice.
I don't have a preference, but I guess mixing it up.
I say mix.
Okay.
Mix it.
Makes it 10 seconds is 11 YouTube video standards.
Yes. I know we're going over, so I'm going to go really quick.
Yeah.
So I finished up a scene for QLM, which is my middle grade book I'm working on now, which is a lot of fun. So finally did a little work because I figured I should be real for the vlog for about 10 minutes. And I love everyone here. I hope to see you over on my channel for stuff that's going on throughout the month of January. We have Critique Group Live coming up this Thursday with Sarah and Dal as guest hosts. I can't even wait. We're also auditioning 3 new hosts that will be with us in January. Can't wait for that. Also, next weekend, we have the Winter Writer Retreat. So that's on Zara's channel and my channel and Margaret Pinard's channel, a bunch of people's channels. So come and join us for all of that. I love absolutely everyone in the chat. Thank you again for an amazing day. You're wonderful people. Go forth and be fearless writers.
Yeah, so I wanted to give us time to do outros, but I don't think we're going to have time to do that. So everyone on this screen, including me, has a Ko-fi page. It's all linked down below. Everyone has been good and linked their other social media to their Ko-fi pages. You can follow our Ko-fi pages for free, the same way you can follow our YouTube channels for free. If you haven't subscribed to mine, please do. I'm trying to get monetized in 2022. These are all great people. They all make cool content. They all also guest on my streams often or not so often, depending on schedules permitting. And I hope everyone had a good time. The playlist for this 30-hour write-a-thon is in the description down below, but since there's only one more, you could also just search Celeste Joan and go right to her channel. So yeah, hope everyone had a good time.